There is a big rumor happening online right now with P. Diddy. There's rumors of a tape that's making his rounds around Hollywood, and there's a bidding war right now for this tape. And then we have a lawyer. She represents a woman that is accusing Diddy, one of the most recent lawsuits. And this lawyer basically became like the whistleblower for this tape. She said that she's been getting actual people who have this tape going to her, wanting her services, and they sent her proof of this tape. She says that this tape has Diddy with another famous celebrity that's more famous than Diddy. Now we have New York Post saying that this is a A-list celebrity who's a younger male, and right now this person knows about this tape and that they're horrified. It's causing a lot of issues in his life. It brings up a lot of disturbing and bad memories. Everyone is connecting the dots and saying that it has to be Justin Bieber, because Justin Bieber lived with Diddy when he was a minor. He was around Diddy when he was a minor.
Right now he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. Where we hanging out and what we doing.
This looks crazy every
can't
time.
Really disclose. It's definitely a 15-year-old's dream.
He has no idea what happened.
Go full crazy.
Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
And why record that shit? Like, where's Justin Bieber's parents? Usher discovered Justin Bieber. Also, Usher was living with Diddy as a minor. Diddy verbatim said that he wrestled Usher in his house on the floor in the morning for a box of cereal. Multi-millionaire wrestling a child on the floor for a box of cereal. There wasn't enough cereal in the house. This is disgusting. The fact that we have media companies bidding for this tape. The lawyer says that this person is doing a sexual act with Diddy, but this person is also not looking at the camera, meaning it was a hidden recording. If this turns out to be real, there will never be a bigger story than this ever in life. Diddy having relations with a young Justin Bieber on camera, hiding it for years, and then Justin Bieber full of trauma. Meanwhile, he has some Diddy unfortunately inside of him. This is how we're finding out. This is like 9/11. This is bigger than 9/11.
I'm going to take your souls. We have the power. We decide what's hot. If we don't go, nobody goes. If we don't support, nobody supports. We control what's cool. We control what's hot. We control what your kids listen to, what they dance to. We control what's in video games. We control how they wear their pants, sag their pants. We control everything.
I see why these entertainers and the celebrities get paid more than the teachers at your children's school. Because they do most of the influencing and the teaching. It's not even the teachers at this point. Your kids, when you allow this, because honestly it's the parents' fault, but when you allow your kids to listen to these entertainers, they're called entertainers for a reason, right? But when you allow that, your child will do what they say. Think about it. The way that these kids are today, a lot of it's bad parenting, yes, but they're also influenced by these rappers, singers, whatever, actresses, the people that are famous, that they see on TV, that they hear on the radio. These are the people that are influencing them. And this is why it's important, parents, to train your children up the way that they should go. They need to know the Lord. They need to know what's in His Word. We are to do the training and the teaching. Don't let these evil celebrities do it, because they're going to lead your kids to the path to hell. That's it. And again, like I continue to say, make sure that you are paying attention to what your kids are watching and listening to, who their friends are, who they're around every day, because that will shape their thinking and then also lead them down that wrong path. Let me know what you think about this, because what he said was crazy. And also be sure to follow for more.
What's up, it's Monster Man, man. This video is crazy, man. Diddy be taking souls and taking booty. He's the booty bandit. This ninja is a real freaknik, man. So we heard a lot of rumors that Justin Bieber is on tape with Diddy. I don't know how true it is, but everyone know that he was at the Flavor Camp. He used to sleep at Diddy's house. He used to spend time with Diddy. And same with Usher, because Gina Deal tell us a story that when Usher was at Diddy's house, one time Usher was bleeding to the butt. They had to rush him to the hospital. So I don't know what Diddy did to that little boy. And his mom sent him back. So I understand he did the same thing to Justin Bieber. He groomed him to turn him in this type of person. That's why Justin Bieber never been the same since Diddy went to jail. So Diddy been doing a lot of stuff for so long, and we had to hold him accountable. This ninja is a monster. What was he really on? They needed to lock this ninja away, man. So I don't understand why would he get 50 months for all of the crime that he been doing. He been blackmailing people, having people taking advantage of them, giving them drugs. He was doing all type of weird shit. So I understand that a lot of people are saying that we're kicking Diddy when he's down. But this is the downfall of Diddy. We have to talk about this type of shit, man. And what he did to his girlfriend Cassie in that hotel lobby, that was some wild shit. He stomped her out, he beat the shit out of that girl, and then he's gonna come on the internet, and then he's gonna come with an apology. We don't want to hear that shit. That was wrong. That was cruelty. And you got daughters. You got a mom. So I heard a lot of rumors. Gina Deal said the same shit, said that Diddy smack his mom in the face. So sometime I believe anything they say about this man, I believe that shit. He did that shit. He's guilty as charged, because no way everyone can be telling lies on you. Everyone coming out with a lawsuit, more than 100 victims. What the hell was you doing? You was really out of control. When Diddy found out that Cassie was seeing Kid Cudi, he went to Kid Cudi's house, he did something to his dog, he break into his house, and his car got blown up, allegedly. So I don't know if Diddy got something to do with that, but this ninja was on some real wild timing, and he take advantage of Little Rod, and when Little Rod asked for his money, he threatened Little Rod that he would end his life and his career. So this ninja is just a monster. He's just not a good person. And he had to go to jail, man. He's a real sucker. So understand that Diddy soon be out, but let's see. They're investigating if Diddy got something to do with Tupac getting killed, because that documentary came out that Diddy put $1 million in Suge Knight and Diddy's head. Oh, no, Suge Knight and Tupac's head. Correction, I'm wrong for saying that shit. But this shit is just crazy, man. Let's see how this shit is gonna play out. But it is what it is, man. It's Steve Monster Man. Have a blessed day.
Y'all, I thought the Diddy documentary was a little boring, and I think that tells us a lot about how we construct evil and the way that we create the devil figure to avoid looking at the system. For a character to not fall flat, they need to be making decisions that are surprising to you, that change and evolve, right? This documentary shows decades of decisions, but at every single crossroad, every fork in the road when he could have chosen differently, he picked the same thing. Do you pay your artists or do you exploit their contracts? Exploit. Do you honor your business partners or do you cut them out? You cut them out. Do you respect boundaries or do you violate them? Violate them. Do you mentor someone or exploit them sexually? Exploit them sexually. When someone speaks up, do you listen? Do you silence? Silence. Do you make amends or do you deny an attack? You deny an attack. It's very fucking predictable. And it's true. The devil figure doesn't need elaborate schemes when patriarchy, capitalism, and hierarchical power structures already deliver exploitation on a massive scale. Why bother with clever temptation when you can just be a powerful man in an industry that protects powerful men? The system is already set up to enable exactly this kind of abuse. The devil does not need to be creative when the system is doing the work. Diddy didn't invent this playbook. It's Harvey Weinstein, it's R. Kelly, it's Epstein, it's the Orange Man, it's every megachurch pastor who's been exposed. When we construct the devil figure, we place all the possibilities of evil onto this one figure, the goat, the devil, the bad man, and drive them out so the community doesn't have to change. So we don't have to examine patriarchy, capitalism, white supremacy, empire. We need Satan to carry all of the sins possible so we don't have to dismantle the systems that actually produce this harm. Diddy's whole aesthetic was prosperity gospel without Jesus. The wealth is proof of blessing, of empire building, and his abuse is just what happens when the logic plays out. Some people get blessed, which requires other people to be sacrificed. We want to believe that abusers are exceptionally complex, uniquely evil, monstrous, mysterious. We make them fascinating because if they were just an ordinary man, following ordinary patterns of power, then we have to actually ask the difficult question. What does that say about power itself? We make the devil fascinating to avoid confronting the boring structural violence of the systems that we all participate in. That's the real theological problem. Not that evil exists, but we'd rather create one demon, make one Satan, than look at how these harmful systems consistently produce the same patterns of violence. We create the devil so we we don't have to face the God we created out of power itself. Stop centering the abuser. Start dismantling the system. Because the system that produced Diddy is still running, still selecting the next man who will make the same choices. If you enjoyed this, I invite you to join my Patreon community where we are doing monthly deconstruction and reconstruction of women in the Bible. I also teach a course called Faith Deconstruction 101, Leaving the Church Without Losing Yourself. The links are you know where.